Oh my god, y'all. I'm tired as shit. Alright, everybody, Grand Rising. So, I was in the mood to record this morning on my smoke session. So, let's get into it. I'm just gonna roll up really quick. So, I wanted to come to you guys today to talk about, because obviously people have been asking me why my soul signed up for this. Who am I? Why is this shit going on? What's happening to me? Why do I feel the way I feel right now? So I just wanted to kind of give y'all some insight. And I'm no expert on astrology. I'm no expert on psychiatry, whatever. I'm just giving y'all my intuitional feedback plus information that I've researched over the last few months. Because I too want to know why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. So let me school y'all a little bit on astrology. All right. So astrology is an ancient study. It's an ancient study of the universe, of the skies, of the clouds, of the moon, of the stars, whatever, however you want to say it. Astrology is the study of the moon, the stars, and the universe, okay? So, astrologists have discovered that every 2100 years, 2150, 60 something, the sun moves into a different constellation. And what I mean by that is every day when the sun rises for the last 2,000 years, because every zodiac sign has a constellation based on the stars, so based on stars, the universe, skies, whatever. The sun rises in a certain constellation every day. In one constellation, I should say. So the last 2,000 years, which basically covers everything from like the common age, like Jesus's death and everything, like all of that is covered in the last 2,000 years. Okay, so you follow me, all right? So Pisces, okay, we are still in Piscean age, but we are shifting into a new age. The sun is shifting into a new constellation, okay? The constellation is Aquarius. All right, so if you know anything about Pisces, if you don't, I would tell you to go look it up. Because what happens is when the sun rises in these constellations, the universe puts into the air the vibrations of the characteristics of the particular astrology sign, okay? So, for example, Pisces is ruled by the age of divinity, of religion, of do what I say and don't ask no questions, all about like rules and regulations, things of that nature of authoritative of I should say authoritative figures, but authority, information, things like that. It's 8:11. I keep catching the time on the 11s every single time. So, with that being said, y'all, the last 2,000 years, we've been programmed to follow certain doctrines, certain rules, certain regulations, certain laws, certain everything. And that's not the only thing. I mean, there's so many other things in this world that are of Piscean age, that are of Pisces characteristics. And because I want you to do your research as well, that's why I'm not going to touch on it, because I want you to go forth and find this information for yourself, to educate yourself, because listening to me is only going to give you half of what you need to know, okay? Maybe even 25%. So because of the shift from Pisces to Aquarius, so let's talk about the Pisces sign. So Pisces sign is the two fishtails, and they're going that way, or whatever. So when you look at the Pisces symbol, it symbolizes like a tug between like self and knowledge, or self and religion, self and whatever. It's yourself being pulled or tugged, or, like pulled in one direction, pulled in another direction. Kind of like the good witch and the bad witch. Like, on your shoulders, good devil, bad devil, and they're trying to tell you two different things, and you're like stuck in the middle, like, what the hell? I don't know. Like, and, you're just trying to figure out which way to go. That's kind of like what Pisces is, where, it's very ruling, very authoritative. Like my mom, she's a Pisces. Help me God. But, so with that being said, let's move on to the sun's new rising and constellations. Now, when did we go into the Aquarius or Aquarian movement? So experts say maybe in the last few years, from the last 4 or 5 years, we've been slowly moving into the Aquarius age, i.e. with, the whole election of Obama, things like that, which, even though I don't necessarily believe in politics, I think everything is a setup. I just wanted to give an example of new ideas, new thinking of ideas, because that is what the Aquarian age is about, okay? So we're going to touch on that in a second. So experts say that we have probably been in the Aquarian age since about 2012, 2013, somewhere around there, which does make sense because that's when I started questioning shit. And so now that we are slowly moving into the Aquarian age, now let's talk about Aquarius, okay? So the Aquarius sign is not a water sign, all right? It's an air sign. So I know it looks like a water sign. It's not a water sign. It's an air sign. So Aquarius, it's the water bearer, okay? The bearer of manifestation, the bearer of new life, the bearer of replenishing, and anything, rebirthing. That is, to me, what the Aquarius or the Aquarian, the water bearer, represents. The bearer of new information, new ideas, the merging of the old and the new together to make something else greater. So that is what, to me, Aquarius is about, okay? Also, they're weird too. So with that being said, when you look at the Aquarius symbol, okay, you have the water bearer, and basically, he has water already in his little thing, and then he's pouring the water into more water, which to me symbolizes the coming together of ages, the coming together of the old with the new, mixing it together to become something else, okay? So with that being said, with the Aquarian age, you are feeling the way you are feeling because of the universal shift in constellation. Okay, the sun's rising in a different constellation is causing the universe to shift its vibrational, um, what I want to say, the what the vibrational deliverance, like how the world is lived, because the universe is one big organism, and the everything on the universe has vibrations. Okay, everything vibrates differently: crystals, trees, grass, water, sun, moon, stars, you name it, people, we all vibrate, and we have different um electromagnetic fields and things like that. We all give off different types of energy. Okay, so with that being said, the world gives off energy too. Okay, so Aquarius is all about thinking, the thinking of the mind, the new way of thinking. Okay, so you're feeling the way you're feeling, number one, because of this shift in the universe. We've been taught and I'm just using religion as an example because it's what most people can relate to. So we have been taught to be Christians. We've been brainwashed to be Christians, I should say. And we've been brainwashed to not think any other way. And if you think any other way, then you're considered crazy, you're considered weird, you're considered an outcast, you're considered to be evil, you're considered to be the devil, you're considered to be worshiping the devil. Judgment, okay? Aquarius is like, Aquarius is, Pisces people like to judge too, okay? So, and I think judgment is just a part of who we are as people. It's just our genetical makeup. Like, for whatever reason, we have been taught over time, we've been brainwashed over time to judge. And I hate that shit. But anyway, so with the Aquarian age upon us, we as people, as new age thinkers, as people who haven't been necessarily tainted by society's demands and society's categorization, we are now waking up, okay? The age of waking up, the movement, the waking up movement, okay? The conscious mind movement. So literally, y'all know history repeats itself, okay? So I really feel like this Aquarian age is going to have history repeating itself as far as spiritual outlook on life. So everything comes from being spiritual. Your life, what you do, how you move about, any and everything, it's all about spirituality, okay? We are all spiritual beings. That's who we are. That's a part of our life. If you don't associate with some type of spirituality, then I really believe that you are completely lost in life. I honestly feel like that. And I don't judge people for going to church or being Christians or Catholic or Muslim or whatever. Like, whatever keeps you sane and whatever keeps you at peace, that is what I want for you, okay? So, but don't come asking me about my opinion on certain things and then get mad at me because you asked for my opinion and I'm telling you what I feel. You know what I mean? So with that being said, there's going to be so much backlash from people who have been brainwashed and don't want to wake up, that don't want to shift with the Aquarian age. That is going to be the biggest factor, I believe, when the Aquarian age is in its full effect. And that's not going to be for the next several hundreds of years. Like, I will be gone and in another dimension in lifetime. Like, when Aquarian is at its full capacity. But as we move into Aquarian age, people are literally starting to like feel different. And what I mean by feeling different is, number one, you probably felt a lot of these things of what I'm about to tell you, but you no longer desire to do the things that you used to do. And I need to roll up. But you no longer desire to do the things that you want to do. You no longer desire to be around the people that you used to be around. You no longer desire to do the things in life that you used to do. You want to go natural, like the whole natural movement. You guys know our hair has receptors in it. I think it's like pieces of copper or whatever, like not pieces like pieces you can see, but like remnants of copper. Like it has those type of microorganism makeup within our hair. And so the whole movement of moving your hair back, i.e., I'm not even going to show you, but my hair is growing back as we speak. And I used to have dreads, and I swear, like, I was very intellectual when I had dreads. But anyway, people wanting to grow their hair back and go natural. People not wanting to go to church anymore and kind of find their own way as far as religion. Or not even religion, because religion is organized, but just find their own way as far as spirituality is concerned. Going back to the way things used to be, how, Aboriginals and indigenous people of this particular universe, of this earth, how they used to live, how they used to do the things that they used to do, i.e. becoming vegan, becoming raw plant-based dieters, becoming more aware of vibrations of your inner being, the inner you, the person that's inside of you, not the shell that you present to people every day, but the inner person, the person that is your higher conscious, the person that actually gets you through life, which is you. You are the one that gets you through life. That is what we're going back to. We're thinking about new ideas, new ways to execute things in life, i.e. not working. So many people are quitting their jobs and they're going on their own path of life, and they're coming up with their own business ideas, coming up with their own business ventures, going against the grain. That is what Aquarian age is about. And the whole thing about, to me, I feel like with all this war talk and talks of going back and forth between countries and things, I think that all has to do with the Aquarian age as well. The world has to break apart before it can be formed together and be built back up together. And so you guys know that, like, a fire has to come through in order to destroy any negativity, and then we can build the positivity back up by watering it, the water bearer, by watering it and nurturing it and giving it new ideas, giving it new life. That is the only way we are going to make it for the next 2,000 years, y'all, is to plant new ideas into this world and forget about what you've been brainwashed to think and do. Now, there's going to be people that don't want to conform, not even necessarily conform. I don't want to say conform. There's going to be people that don't want to digress to the changes. They want to fight it. They want to deny it. They're in denial. They don't want to be a part of the movement. And those are the people that are going to suffer. The people that are still prejudiced, that are still thinking in old age ways, and I mean, I know it's hard because, a lot of us, again, we're going to use religion. A lot of us were born a certain type of religion, i.e. Christianity. And, you don't want to believe that, maybe Jesus Christ isn't the Messiah. Maybe he is not the Son of God. Maybe he is not who you need to be praying to. And this is just an example. I'm not telling you this is what it is, but this is just an example of thinking in an Aquarius mind state, okay? Maybe the Bible wasn't written with Jesus in mind. Maybe it was written with Kundalini rising attributes, talking about how to become one with yourself. Maybe that's what the Bible is really saying, and we've just been so brainwashed, and preachers only pick out certain parts of the Bible to focus on that. Maybe they are really talking about astrology, and Jacob's ladder is really the 32 vertebrae within your spine, which is part of Kundalini rising, and that's coming from your root chakra to your crown. Maybe that's what it is all about. You know what I mean? we've been taught to dehumanize women, to dehumanize certain races in Piscean age. You are now seeing women get back to their female divinity. The woman is God. We are creators. We are the one who birthed men and women. We birthed nations. We fed nations with our breasts. We birthed nations with our vaginas. Like, these are new, not new thoughts, but these are thoughts that are recycling itself, and they're coming back to reference. They're coming back to age. They're coming back to the light. And so again, history repeats itself. It's a recycled concept. History. It's a recycled concept. Things happen over and 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 over again until we get it right. Things are gonna happen over and over and over and over and over and over again until we get it right. Like, and it's the same in your life. Like, if you have been given a task and you've gotten it wrong, the universe is going to allow you to do it right again. They're going to allow you to do it right again. And so with that being said, now is the time to get it right. Now is the time to say, you know what? I know my soul has signed up for some shit that I don't even know what the fuck is going on with me, but I'm going to roll with it, and I'm going to take it one day at a time. And as long as I'm taking it one day at a time and I'm on the right side of the sidewalk, then best believe that the universe is going to bless you. The universe is going to give you abundancy, prosperity, love, and light. The universe is going to provide you with all your needs and all your wants. We technically don't need anything in this technology-filled world. Like, our bodies are designed to survive without anything on this earth. Cars, we can walk. Planes, we can use animals to get across country. Horses, whatever, you name it, we can make it happen. Okay? We don't need hospitals to have kids. Like, women can birth a child. The umbilical cord is going to dry up and fall off because the baby stayed attached to the placenta. Like, I mean, there's just so many things that we don't need. We don't need modern day medicine. We have plants, we have fruits, we have vegetables. If we were eating correctly, we wouldn't need medicine. If we stop eating so many dead animals and filling these animals with fake food and spraying our plants with pesticides, we would actually live longer. We would actually live better. And these are the things that people are thinking about in the Aquarian age. So I just wanted to come to you guys, and I still haven't rolled up. I just wanted to come to you all, my beloved people. I just want to come to you and let you know that everything that's happening to you right now is a part of divine order. Point blank period. It's about divine order, and you can't help it. Once you're awake, that's it. I feel like with this new constellation rising, I really feel like the ancestors are shaking us and they're waking us up. I feel like they've been caged and held down and suppressed for so long that they're finally getting out. And they're finally getting to us, whether it's through dreams, whether it's through numbers, whether it's through situations that happen in life that bring you to an enlightened state of mind where you're just like, okay, something's here. I really feel like the ancestors have been let out, and they are like a bat out of hell. Like, they just coming for us, and they coming to wake up all their people to let us know that shit ain't been going right over the past 2,000 years, and we need to get our shit back together. Like, I feel like that is what's happening. Like, I have people coming to me telling me that they're having dreams, and the dreams are aggressive, about, opening up their third eye, or not even opening up their third eye, but just opening up their consciousness within themselves. Like y'all know these spirits don't be playing no games. They want us to wake the fuck up. They want us to understand that there's more to life than, just staying in an artificial environment your whole life. Get out and enjoy nature. Put your feet in the ground and ground yourself to Mother Nature's love and nurturement. Like, bring back what we've learned and had access to before technology was even around. Like, there's so many like artificial lights and things like that come upon us, and they give us cancer and all these health issues. I mean, it's so many things that are negative that are going against us because the world wanted to become a better place. They wanted to progress technologically. But I mean, we don't need these technological advances to be functional in the world. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need this shit to survive, y'all. Okay? That's what I want to tell you. We don't need this shit to survive. So if you've been feeling like you're just a different person, you're different inside, you don't want to do the things that you used to do, you don't want to eat the things you used to do, you don't want to dress the way you used to do, you don't want to do your hair the way you used to do, you don't want to parent your kids the way you used to parent your kids, you don't want to go to church like you used to do, you don't want to give your tithes and your offerings to the churches that be stealing your money like you used to do. There's so many things that you don't want to do anymore that you used to do, and that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't want to work anymore like you used to do. You've given 25 years to the government and your ass want to leave that job. Like, girl, go get your life. Like, there's so many things out here that can be coincidental, but you have to look at the deeper meaning of things. And so Aquarian age is here, y'all. We cannot stop the sun from rising in the Aquarius constellation. So I want you to get ready, be prepared, have your ducks in a row. Shit might get ugly. I've been telling people I really think that something major is going to happen in the next 10 years. I'm no prophesizer, but my intuition, ever since, I've become this woke spirit, my intuition has gone from here to here. Okay? Like, like you just want to do things. Like, you want to go and read tarot. You want to work with pendulums. You want, to work with spirits and things like that. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's not evil. It's not evil at all. It's what you make it to be. You make your life what you want it to be. Your words are spells. Your words are magic. Everything that you put out into the universe is going to affect you in some type of way. It's going to give you some type of outcome. You know what I mean? It's going to give you some type of destination to reach. And whether you want to manifest a new love in your life, whether you want to manifest a better diet, whether you want to manifest a new job, a new position, a new career, you can make all these things happen. You just got to believe. You got to do the work. You need to be thankful for what you have. Because what I have is all I need, and all I need is what I have. Like, literally, I live by that mantra now. I don't even care really about shopping anymore. I don't care about the new latest and greatest whatevers. Like, I don't need that shit. All I need is to smoke this weed. I want to make people feel beautiful and good through the deeds and acts that I want to play out in life. All I want to do is be a better person, a better me, a better, higher being of myself. That's all I want for my life now at this point. I don't care about going out to the club. I don't care about turning up. I don't care about drinking. I don't care about going shopping and, buying up all this shit. Like, I don't care about that shit anymore. Like that shit doesn't mean anything, because when I die and I go into this ground, all of that shit meant nothing. But who I was as a person, who I was as a walking life being on this particular earth, that is what is going to matter to the universe at the end of the day. I'm going to be going back to Mother. when you put me in the ground, and Jesus up in heaven ain't gonna be judging me. Okay? Sorry. But no one's gonna be judging me. That's where judgment, I think, comes from. Is, oh, you're gonna be judged. Who gives a fuck? Like, I am who I am because I am, you know? And I will be what I will be because of what I strive for. And so striving for excellence should be what you want to have for yourself every day. I just hate the fact that we've been so brainwashed to try and be just as perfect as Jesus. We cannot be perfect like God or Jesus. It's not happening. If that's the case, we're all going to hell. All of us. I don't care if you are the pastor and you've been preaching at your church for 25 years. I'm sure that you have committed some type of sin. And ain't no motherfucking forgiveness in the world that's going to get that away from you. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to come to you guys with that piece of information, that piece of advice, that everything that's happening to you right now, all your feelings, if you're feeling tingly inside, if you're feeling like other people's auras, if you're seeing spirits, and y'all know that the veil between the spiritual world and the physical world is very thin, and it's getting thinner as I'm speaking to you right now, literally. But the spirits are reaching out to us, and they are working hard. They are working hard to get their people back on track to how we used to and how we should be living in the way of life as we know it. They just want us to get back to a more minimalist state, so that we can be grateful and thankful for the things that we have in life. As much as you think you're grateful, if you feel like you need more, then you're not grateful. You're not grateful for what you have. If you feel like you need more clothes, if you feel like you need more shoes, if you feel like you need more meat, if you feel like you need more money, not in a sense of like, yes, we all need more money, but as far as like, what? Sorry. But anyway, so if you feel like you need more of something all the time, then you're not grateful for what you have. You know what I mean? So just take a second to be grateful, to be full of gratitude, to give thanks to whoever and whatever you worship, or whatever you feel is above you that gives you divinity. Give that particular person or thing thanks, okay? So the word for today is Thankful Thursdays. And when you're meditating today, when you're at your altar today, give thanks. Be grateful. Thank your guiding angels. Thank your ancestors. Thank your deities. Like whoever you worship, whatever you feel is higher than you, whatever you've deemed as divine and as divinity, I want you to give thanks for everything that you have and